Apparently this game is very fast-paced.
Huh.
So don't worry too much about being too forward. Well, I'm not sure. There's a lot of feedback in the Slack channel.
Ah, I see. Okay. Alright, shocking stories by the masters. Let's go.
Is there any story that's not shocking?
True, it is small in London, and people do like clutching pearls. Alright. And collect the love stories. Student of the heart. There we go.
Although when you asked Mr. Pages last time, it was... Actually, who the hell knows?
Pretty much. Alright, let's go. Head outside. Ooh, the bazaar! Oh, I should probably have some more senses for him before I do anything.
Or it.
Right. It. Alright. Maybe I'll go to the market. What's in the market?
With your 3 coins?
In my 3 coins. And what's in Thrall Street? Ah, market. Boarding house. Oh yeah, Grizz hasn't done the census.
That is true.
Alright. Maybe I should wear my business attire.
You can just click to go to the thing, and then it'll prompt you if you want to change your clothes.
Right. Okay. Alright, Miss Grizz. Ah, Grizz always likes the sight of the badge. Very well.
Yes.
I thought you might still be in the house.
Mr. Pages is not an early riser. Maybe none of the masters are, seeing as they're all vets. In fact, he was very put out when I came to the ministry in the morning.
I thought I might finish your census form.
Mr. Pages already knows all about me. I would have thought it was a better use of time to ask anyone else.
But I want to ask you, Grizz.
But I suppose for completeness, we might as well.
Somewhat. Somehow you're gonna ruin this. Alright. Well, flirt whenever you can, so... Well, I am hoping you don't have a past fiancé lurking in the wings. Oh.
I was engaged once. The gentleman wanted a gracious hostess and a mother to his heirs. A very eligible alliance, according to my parents.
Did you agree to the engagement? Well, how did you dump that? Dump that bloke?
Fiancé, right?
So you ended the engagement?
I left both the gentleman and my family. That is when I came to Horatius.
Even before the fall, Mrs. Chapman's boarding house attracted those that didn't belong anywhere else.
Wonder why you're here.
With the cheap rent. Lady Grizz could not have lived alone at most respectable establishments, and she would scarcely have cared for the cheaper common lodging places.
Place does look pretty fancy.
Yeah, fancy place with reasonable rent? Oh, why did you agree? Why did you accept the proposal in the first place then?
I could have set him on a political life.
She looks as though she might say more, but she thinks better of it.
Oh, you're not hot enough.
Conversation turns to personal matters and the things we still don't know about one another.
You could be rid of one danger from all the dangers the Neath holds. Which would you strike out?
Praise the sun! The risk, or I fear reality, of never seeing the sun.
You share Archie's dread of scurvy.
Scurvy sucks, okay? The dark makes me sad. The dark and gloomy.
I fear fresh disasters. The ones already passed. Perhaps I simply digest them.
You gonna get indigestion. Oh. Forward, you say, huh?
You can try smooching everybody.
I'm gonna smooch everybody. Oh. Hesitates.
Rejection?
Didn't immediately punch me in the face.
One learns the social rules only to set them aside, I suppose. Oh, that sounds like a yes.
She definitely kisses back, apparently.
Congratulations. Your first kiss.
Haha. Did you just remember something you need to do? The casserole is in the oven. It's the time to record this interview for Mr. Pages.
Oh my. Lord, there's thought. I'm afraid to think what that part of the filing system looks like. Though I expect I will find out. How educational. I'm not very accustomed to this sort of thing. Kissing.
Wait, does this lock in the path? Can I go with multiple people? The big question
You
here.
can. I'm pretty sure you can.
Excellent.
Go with multiple people.
Alright, we'll make it work, Riz. There are rules for dealing with inexperience. Oh.
This is my first time
I
hearing
believe
about
I can follow them. There are rules.
You're thinking. What are you thinking?
No. I don't know, man. I'm not in a hurry. I won't do anything I don't want.
I don't want.
I don't know.
Good. Okay. I'm going to do some work.
But I don't want to do work.
Oh, you're not Gris. Courtship should be done in small doses, my mother always said. Next time we see each other, I'll have recovered from this fit of nerves. I'm sure that's what she would have had in mind.
Very well. Alright. Afternoon.
You have a census page. And points.
Point. Well... I kind of want to go shopping, but I don't know if I have enough money to go shopping. Maybe I'll get some more.
It depends on what you want to buy.
I don't know what's for sale. Maybe I'll meet more people. I feel like being a dandy. Oh, a maid.
You're looking well.
Oh. You're the liveliest thing I've seen in the Nice. Like a breath of fresh air just being around you. We just met, but...
You're too kind. Did you read the broadsheet today?
And before I can tell her that I read them almost every day, she is narrating a story she must have found right at the back. The back. Surely the most reputable of stories. Oh, every bush and tree and stick of grass in Hyde Park has been transformed into salt. Like Lot's wife. Okay. Yes, I am very sorry, but I have to take your details. I'm sorry for the interruption. but I've been sent to ask a few questions of the citizens of London. All those who survived, at any rate.
I'm not sure we're what the masters have in mind.
Nonetheless, it would be a help. It gets me 1 penny.
I see. 2 pennies if you do it well.
Alright, and I'm going to be an overachiever. What is your full name then?
That wasn't particularly flirty.
Yeah.
It's Phoebe Riley. Oh, Irish, as you might guess. The Phoebe was my father's idea, or so I'm told. He was a schoolmaster on his better days. What was he on his worst days?
Yeah, if he's a schoolmaster. Oh. How did you come to be here, then?
Same way as most of us that left in the bad times. I took a ship to Liverpool first and did what work I could get there. And then when I'd saved up and learned a little, came to London to look for a better fortune.
Alright, I'm gonna use Mr. Page's phrasing.
Establishmentation.
How many people live in your establishmentation? Well...
For a few years now, I've been a maid in the household of David Landau and his sister Rachel. Before the fall, there were more of us working there, as you might expect. But with things as they are, I'm having to do more of the work.
And I bet you're not paid quite as much.
Pennies. It's not a house meant for one servant, I can tell you that.
Pungently condemn her employer. Okay, why not? What do you mean by that?
It needs its own cook, doesn't it? And a girl to help with the laundry and the washing up. I do my possible in the kitchen, but fancy courses for company are too much. Not least when all there is to cook with is a pot of mushrooms and some dried biscuits passed out by the masters. Mushrooms and biscuits.
Is this heated up? Alright, I'll heat things up further with more mushrooms and biscuits. Tell me you're not married, Phoebe. My heart couldn't bear it. How is this related to anything you've spoken before, but...
You noticed that there was feedback about the game. I'm not married. It's not easy when you're in service. A household might not like you having gentlemen callers.
No work-life balance. For a moment, no one speaks.
Yeah, I think it'll be soon. You don't want to be a tune?
Not this time. This time I'm the F-boy.
Your head says otherwise. I should take myself off. I suppose that's a normal turn of phrase.
Food. Change clothes. Oh, okay. I'm good at what it is. They even match their sprites with the chairs.
It took more than I'd a right to, but I've not eaten any yet. Apologies.
Greedy bastard. Yeah? How are you gonna make up for it, huh? Oh! I'll find a way for you to make it up to me, shall I?
Oh, you'll be having me steal your porridge at breakfast, too. That was the lass who asked me to come round and look at her brother, a Jewish family. They usually go to their own doctor, but he's out of service or ran away or something of that ilk. Eros Synagogue was destroyed in the fall, so they moved to the Tenterground Synagogue.
Oh yeah. More locations.
Rachel and David Landau. David has a stomach complaint. Chronic. Perhaps they have trouble cooking anything palatable. It isn't easy these days with what we have. A sister's a beauty. She wouldn't leave the room while I saw to her brother.
A beauty, you say, huh?
A beauty.
Is that usual? What was he doing? What was she doing?
Kept watching me while I worked, making notes in a wee book. Felt as I was being marked on my bedside manner. And the brother? Will he live? Oh, hi. For a bit I thought it might be serious. But what he needs is his stomach settled. Stomach.
Leave a mess. Alright, I'm gonna tell unnerving stories. Grizz took me to the ministry. Her employer wears a cloak like a highwayman and keeps offices like a solicitor.
Oh, yes? Is the ministry very grand?
I wouldn't say grand so much as extremely unnerving.
They must be well-to-do if they've food enough to feed all of London.
I'm not sure Grizz is wise to work there. Nonsense.
I've never liked the sound of them. It does sound unusual. I admit, some of Grizz's stories gave me a turn, but you mustn't be too quick to judge. These people at the ministry might have different ways from ours. Oh, yeah.
That is pretty random,
was...
but sure, why not? Unmistakable longing. Oh.
Somehow. Every path has a puddle.
Right in front of Archie, who I'm also courting with unmistakable longing.
I mean, they could all be poly, you don't know.
Oh yeah. Yeah, what's going on?
You apparently.
Okay, Rachel. Only known by repute. Okay, Phoebe.
Not walking out with anyone.
Adorable
employer. At what point did you decide that you wanted to win Mr. Pedros' heart? Like, indicating in the game, I actually don't recall.
I think you
were talking to Grizz.
Yeah, to Grizz.
But you haven't flirted yet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We've got, various statuses. Alright. Four days remaining.
Yep.
Another morning in the newspaper. The headlines today read: Missing baby found in vast basement spiderweb. Masters urge calm.
Morning.
Alright, maybe I should get my pennies and then I can go shopping. Unexplainably un-English tower. Okay. Fine. any expectation of a social visit. Oh man, this game is just like making me doubt all my decisions. but fine.
Well, you get interesting results either way, probably.
Okay. And Grizz has already shown me once how to visit the ministry. It's not hard for me to return on my own. Mrs. Pages is at its desk when I come in.
Do you have anything more?
Okay. He takes the census page eagerly and spends some time scanning it. There's something it is looking for. Something it keeps looking for that it cannot find. Also, that's a very cute sprite. a little sad. Pages turns the papers over carefully.
Almost all as I would expect for undercon Grizz.
It is almost purring. But it stands there looking at a page about Grizz's non-existent romantic life for what seems a lifetime.
Grizz's previous suitor was unmeritory.
I doubt he's gonna answer my question, but I wanna ask anyway. What do you care?
Grizz is of use. Do you have anything more?
2 pennies. And then puts a census page and a stack of others, much like it. It weighs the stack down with a paperweight. If I look too hard at the paperweight, my eyes sting. One of those.
Correspondent. She seems a very small person. More like a dog.
That is enough of my official duties for a moment. What is the census for? What are you doing with the census information?
Accountification is its own reward.
So you enjoy having a great deal of paperwork? For its own sake?
Yes.
Expression.
Of course. Numerous and well-ordered accountings. Many sizes and shapes of papers. Many handwritings. You should attend the ministry frequently. Your presence is satisfactorant. If you have secrets to confide, I will also listen to them.
Oh wow, you will like that, won't you?
Especially if they pertain to heart matters. But even if they do not.
Yes, of course.
Insulting Mr. Pages? Is that wise?
Maybe in another playthrough. Yes. You can have all the heart matters. I would like that. The chance to spend time together is always welcome.
I have written this appointment in the book. Do not deviate from obedience to this plan. Deviate. Do not defy and deviate. Views has suggested that the agents of the ministry should appear respectable. Moreover, that black is a respectable color of clothing. I have obtained an article. If it's not made with Mr. Vale's wares, I hope this will not give offense.
Lovely.
Mr. Vale should not be given the measure of you.
That just raises more questions.
Does it? I mean, considering Mr. Vale's.
Fair. More conscious of grim truth, but also better able to lend comfort.
Although Mr. Vale's does have cameos in the game.
Oh, so many choices!
Yeah.
Alright, I will be forward. A provocative look.
Yeah, you'll have plenty of chances to make your move, I'm sure.
Okay. Now maybe I can go shopping. With 6 pennies. Hard to guess. Yeah, sure. I'll just see what happens. I'm shopping after all. Oh.
Hello there. Call me Ivy.
Okay, look into Ivy's goods for sale.
It's a side, truly.
I want this. A top hat with mushrooms on it.
Excellent choice.
Exceptionally off the mode piece, trimmed with mushrooms as style currently demands.
I'm surprised you aren't gonna scarf it down.
I'm gonna lowball this lady. Could I have a stylish top hat with mushrooms for a penny, by any chance?
The price on that is 2 full pennies.
Oh, come on, we're fellow working class people. It's time-honored tradition of offering sample goods. Ivy hesitates.
Such as a whole hat. I'm betraying the rules of commerce.
Just for you, friend. Ah, damn it.
Ah.
Fine, I'll pay 2 full pennies for it. I'll give you 2 pennies for that stylish top hat with mushrooms.
Mushrooms. It's a fair price.
Alright. So the thing where I want to get to know someone better. Alright. Have a good afternoon. Says you're doing
Doff's top hat. Well, top of row for me. I don't know what that means.
I know what it means, but... another unmistakable longing. Gee. Okay. Alright. Time to wear my new hat. And match it with my black... I'm really dandy. She looks like she's judging me so hard.
I suppose you've heard the news.
What news? All news is bad news. What's happened now? Surely London has suffered enough.
The master have received word from the surface. The rest of the world is all still there. The remains of England, France, all the rest as it was. Only London was abstracted. There are crates and crates of mail from the world above, and they're going out to London now as we speak.
Yes. Humor. As deflection, as always. I can only imagine what the price of stamps will be if we're to send letters back to the world above.
Perhaps in place of the Queen's head, they will bear the silhouette of Mr.
Yeah, which Mr. would that be?
I suppose it would likely be Mr. Page's. None of the other masters seem especially concerned with epistolary pursuits. Archie, did you hear? I did at that. So it's true. I meant to get a seat on the next mail coach that goes above. I'm not sure that the mail came by coach, and it certainly did not come by train.
Came by bat, maybe.
Well, however it came, I mean to go back that road.
Yeah, I'm not
if I
sure.
remember correctly from Sun to Sea, didn't you use fuel to, like, rocket yourself up or something?
Yeah, yet dirigible. Yes, possibly there's a carriage drawn through the upper earth by a team of giant moles. Or pigs, stone pigs.
Look, Mr. Page has sent us all a gift.
She takes out a package wrapped in brown paper and string and sets it down on the paper. Inside a half a dozen fresh pork and apple sausages.
That's it on the table, right?
Oh.
Better than Christmas, love. Thank you, Mr. Pages, for us. I'll make them up for Sunday lunch.
Yes, this seems like...
Yeah.
Oh, I see. We're to be given proper food if we work closely with the masters.
Sounds about right. Mr. Pages said there was only a very little to go around, and he had to bargain with Mr. Hartz for it. Oh man. Bartering for sausages with Mr. Hartz. At any rate, it isn't a bribe because he didn't put any conditions on it. He just gave it to us.
Implicit conditions.
To be friendly. How many masters are there then?
I want to know that too. I've lost count.
I've only seen the census pages for a few of them, and some of them appear to be the same people. Very suspicious. No. Nobody's eating the sausages.
The first few days weren't bad. People had food in their pantry still. Old loaves of bread, leftover joints, roots, and jams. But nothing new was coming into the markets. No new fish, no vegetables from the farms, only mushrooms.
Yeah, you're just too cowardly to set sail in this on the sea.
No more mushrooms on your plate. Okay, what has happened? Ha! I look fabulous. Nothing new.
My darky witty self.
Archie informant. Archie.
Yep, you're enticing companion.
For once, I know just what I'll see in the paper. Contact achieved for the surface of the Earth. A strange way to put it, but... Ooh! Travel possible via Z route.
I knew it!
Mail collected from above. It goes on and on like this. I spend a good part of the morning devouring the pages. There are hardly any pictures. It's too early for illustrations.
Boo.
Nonetheless, the paper's correspondents paint a vivid picture of the perilous travel back to the environs of Italy.
It is that route.
Naples. It is that route. Alright, what stories do I have? Okay, that's all. How do I hand in my story?
You go talk to Archie. And I think there's like a discuss. Maybe that one?
Alright. Dear use of ministry misbehavior. It's perfect. It's the perfect attire to discuss conspiracies with.
Hello, I hope you've dodged the scurvy.
Yeah, sure, why not? A little pregame. We're destined to meet.
I was talking to you about scurvy, but...
London hadn't fallen, we would have met on the surface instead, scurvy-free. I'm sure of it, it had to be.
Oh, alright then.
It gives me a funny, scurry look. Like it just occurred to you, something could ever go well in his life.
I've not lost a patient today. And there's no one raving and in need of confinement, so I'll count that to the good.
Yeah. Do you often have patients that's raven? Do you meet a lot of patients like that?
Since the fall? Aye, more than few. It's the dreams that does it. Oh, the dreams. The nightmares. They've been dreaming, they've been buried alive often as not.
And a dream of chess, and a dream of other things. Dream of fire.
Gardens. There's a great run of that dream at the present. If you see folk heading off to the graveyard with shovels and pickaxes, that'll be what they're about, like enough.
Okay, but what about you, huh? What are you dreaming of, Archie?
The surface.
Do you know, I find myself more curious about you than about your patients. It might be the doctoring that makes you more appealing.
Gosh.
Getting more familiar with the way he looks when he's noticing me. Senpai. Alright. The masters are gathering love stories, or at least Mr. Pages is. The others may be working on it as well.
I wonder what the purpose of that might be. I suppose it puts us all at their mercy. But I would think there are easier ways. They already have our food. If they mean to starve us, they'd kill everyone's beloved anyhow. Or maybe they want the stories for themselves. Or for the bazaar.
As if London were a treasure house of a very peculiar kind.
I have a friend in Fleet Street who will want these. Pays good money for what he can print. I'll split the price between us. You won't mind me using the rest on medicines, I know.
And it's not as though I could go to Archie's buyer myself, of course.
Of course.
It's a brief lull in conversation. Ah! Kiss everybody!
You're standing awfully close.
Your breath stinks.
Back in Scotland, a person might take it as an amorous advance standing so close.
Ding 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 ding!
London manners, of course. You might just be practicing for the omnibus.
Fair enough. But whatever, you're not stopping me. I close the distance.
Oh boy.
Nothing personal, kid. Oh, experiment to cure. For being raving mad. Yeah, what do you think, huh? What would you say were the effects of that trial? Success? Is the patient improved? Would you like to subscribe?
Yeah, I'm the doctor here. Oh well, the first dose had a notable effect. But you know it's always best to follow a regimen. Doses on successive days and plenty of observation.
Oh wow, there are people around. More stories. More money. Alright. Okay.
Hasn't changed much, has it?
Hasn't changed much. Man, this isn't...
Wow!
This is the kind of...
I'll take the Gazette by storm.
Alright. Mr. Pages. Spent delicious time with Mr. Pages.
You don't have any census pages, but alright.
But I do have a black suit. And my mushroom hat. When I arrive, Mr. Pages raises its head and looks at me without saying anything.
Your badge, it is not misplaced.
I did not wear it. I'm not here for work.
Next time, wear it. You do not appear to have brought any amply pleated forms with you. Perhaps the nature of the job was not made clear.
Okay. You always want me to be productive before you would spend time with me. Sure.
Trying to save London here.
I'm sorry, I'll do better.
When I requirate an apology, I will extract one with tongs.
I've been thinking of you.
Reduplicate thyself, say again what you have said, bring your mirror image to echo all your speeches. Greece has given rudiments of your extraction only. At your convenience, we desiderate a fuller genealogy.
It looks at me as though expecting that I will immediately sit at a desk and pen a memoir. Oof.
Oh, yeah.
Invent a story. I used to dine with Lord Palmerston before the fall. Consulted me on matters of state, confidentially.
Oh dear.
Does not believe a word. How are the food supplies doing it? Change the subject. If the ministry has supplies of food, where did those come from? And how many more months will it feed us?
And there are methods of additional acquisition. It is not value official for the people of London to stop.
There is still an atmosphere of slight distrust. I see Pharaoh.
Maybe because you just lied to
he
us.
just does not reply at all. It is at times difficult to tell him whether Mr. Pages is intentionally ill-mannered or merely has no interest in discovering what the proper etiquette might be.
You're someone to talk about for etiquette.
Always outside are hushed, except that if I listen closely, there is a sound like something walking with an uneven gait.
Mm-hmm.
Its shoes, or perhaps its toenails, click on the polished floor. It is almost time to eat.
Is someone following you?
Yeah, is that a squid?
Why would a squid click on the floor?
It's a beak.
I don't know where the others have got to. You do know when supper is served?
Hearted.
Good evening. I'm looking for Archibald. Is he here? Archie is upstairs. Listen. Yes? I know all the old maps have been outlawed. But if you've come for his atlas, do you think you could leave it with him? It gives him a lot of comfort remembering all those little villages in Scotland where his family used to live.
Yeah, map collection. Important. Yes, leave Archie his maps. He's not doing any harm with them.
That isn't why I'm here.
Then why are you writing it down?
Because I've just been confessed to about law breaking. Oh, is it to do with his doctoring? I hope no one's too ill. I know Archie worries, trying to do a physician's work when he didn't finish his training.
Illegal doctoring.
Does he often treat people?
I'll let you continue the conversation.
Of course. Officer, we have people showing up here at every time of day or night. Not that there's much distinction now between the two. And I will say, for all he talks about not being trained, he's at his happiest when he's seeing to someone. So calm and gentle, especially with the children. Very admirable. Scribble, scribble. Have you ever known Archie to make mistakes? Prescribe the wrong dosages?
No, man. I just work here. Certainly not.
You don't.
I just
You're fucking bizarre.
Of course. Good thing I wasn't bad mouthing him.
Arjit, I hope you're well. I'm sorry, Archibald. I'm here in the line of duty. It's about David Landau. Did something happen to him? I only saw him today. Shortly after your visit, he died by poisoning.
Gasp.
Died! The poor man.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
May he rest peacefully. I'm sorry to have to bring you this news. Is Rachel alright? Is there anyone with her to protect the house? She said you were the last person to speak with David. That the fatal dose must have come from you.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, I don't understand. There was an inquest and the jury found against you.
Even before you got you got to stand trial.
Inquest, I suppose. I'm here to arrest you for murder. Wait a moment. Oh, I knew it was just time till summer went awry. There's too many folks ill, and can I cure the whole town?
Bye, Archie.
Oh.
It was nice knowing you. Yeah, Archie, what's up? Can I ask Archie something, just for a moment?
As long as you stay in sight.
Yeah, did you do this? I'm sorry to ask, but you didn't do this, surely.
Nay, how can you ask me that? Did you hear that,
Harjit? By accident?
Aye, granted, it was not the same thing I'd been giving him days previous. Before I had him on my own special medicine, but the bottle ran out and I had none used, so I gave him a common patent dose.
Brand names.
But I tell you, there's not wrong with it. I've dosed a baby with the same bottle and it was hearty as a new lamb the next day.
Okay, bye Archie. Love ya. I love you. This isn't the time, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes you pick your moments. I notice I'm not saying I love you back. Hard is giving us the evil eye as we speak.
I'm serious. I'm not letting that go.
Right. And I love you too. Kiss, kiss.
Okay, yes, he said he didn't do it. This must be a misunderstanding. Archie is dedicated to keeping people alive, and I don't see him having the nerve to hurt anyone.
Not on purpose. No one can measure another person's courage just by looking.
It's all London prison? Why are you taking Archie?
Newgate prison was destroyed in the fall. For the time being, prisoners are held in the HMS Ungulate. Sounds like a very insalubrious environment. Cold, damp, infested with vermin.
And scurvy.
and scurvy, breathing the vapors of the Thames. It might not be good for the health of the prisoners. You're not talking your way out that way. No, I mean, if you don't mind, before we set out, I'd like to collect a few doses of this and that. Things that might help to settle bad lungs and prolonged coughs. You're asking whether, before we go, you can be allowed to rearrange your collection of drugs. And bring some of those drugs with you. That isn't quite how I'd have phrased it. When you stand accused of murdering a man through the use of potent toxins. Oh. For the sake of your future gods and cellmates, I think I must refuse.
Okay, kiss kiss.
Alright then. Goodbye.
I don't mind the onlookers.
Goodbye for now, comrade.
Comradezoned.
Alright then, both of you.
Yeah, go find your own revolution. Still dinner on the table. But Horatio doesn't have much appetite. Ah, there we go.
Brooding prison Hulk.
Alright, it's about time, so I'll go to sleep.
Yep, perfect.
We'll continue. Oh, tainted drug!
But who would have done such a thing?
Who would have thunk? 2 days remaining.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Is there a save icon?
Yeah, let's see. No, there isn't.
No, maybe just a bit more until
Yeah.
the day starts.
Okay, for a moment after waking. Yeah. Pie.
Pie.
Pie. Oh, it's a conspiracy.
That is a little odd.
Ah, it's because of the explosives. Yeah. Yes, I'm gonna do a Phoenix right this time. Yeah, what about London? It's time to go investigations.
What?
Uh-oh.
Or you can choose not to forsake anything.
Yeah, I'll do everything.